That Holland cow is like, people are just.
So I created this one myself. I did the words, I did the flowers, I did all that.
Lady Bear. It's just all one word. Lady Bear is my channel.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Rick?
I'm showing off my own creation, my own work here that I made.
You made that yourself?
Yeah.
You created it?
Yep.
With the Highland cow? Too cute.
Yep, I put a whole bunch of different ones together. So that's what I was talking about on my website, maybe starting to make these because I love creating these and then selling the SVGs for people to buy from me.
Absolutely. The digital files, yes.
Yep.
I think that's awesome.
It's a great idea.
I think this is one of my passions is that I love creating wood things like this. And with the laser, that's all I do.
Welcome in, Marilyn. Welcome in, Jennifer Ricky.
Welcome in, Marilyn. And I was showing off these ones, Miss Becky. So I made, I just smeared it. I haven't done this one, but these are blanks that I got at Hobby Lobby and they're 40% off. And then I lasered them.
Oh, I saw. Okay. So that's it. It's so dark.
And that was on the
Vista.
That
with the Vista. The 10. That's on the Vista 10. And that's wood?
Yep. The pink is wood and then the white is metal. And these came just like this from Hobby Lobby, and they're the 40% off right now. So I think it was like $8 or something.
That's okay. You're about to have me broke because you know I got to go and get it, right?
Yep, they had pink ones and red ones.
Can y'all check and see if I'm live now on my channel? I'm sorry.
You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. You want me to check?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I don't.
Okay.
This is all new to me.
Yeah, my little gnome, and then the little gnome guy was one SVG that I just broke up and made smaller, and just made my own, filled it up, copied them, and then just filled it up.
That's cute, Jess. That's really cute. I like the way
you're live.
Oh, let me check. Hello, everyone. That rose.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in.
There was a rose. I missed it.
And these are my gnomes, Miss Becky, that I made off that subli board. So I made my own bases and did my own cutouts and then sublimated on it.
That's awesome.
Made your own bases. Can we talk about that? Can we make a
That's what's going to happen. And they actually fit.
Yes.
So trick to that is, so I just used whatever base I wanted. So I made like a cloud one and actually sublimated it black. So it's actually the white subli board. I just sublimated it black.
Okay.
So what I did with that is after I made my outline in the We Create program, I used the square, the rectangle, and just drew it along the bottom to get along the bottom of this, and then had it cut straight across, and it told me the size that I needed.
So that gave you the dimension to put on the cloud.
Yep.
You're such a smart lady. I cannot figure that out. And there's so many signs.
Yep. That's how I do all these, like these subli boards, is I just put outlines around them, whatever PNG, however big I want to go. And then I just use the sizing. When I print the picture, I just take it off the We Create program, the size of the actual image, not the whole thing, just the image.
I'm ready because the thing is I want to make signs, and my signs are for work. Like I have my secretary, she's young. So I need things like this needs to be filed. These need to be signed. And I want something where I'm not always writing it on a sticky, where it can be taken off, where I sit it on the pile of paperwork to say, this is what this stack is for. This is what this is for. And I've been looking for something to do that with, but I wanted to create my own, something a little fun. She likes frogs. So I wanted to make like a frog sign and give her something. So it wouldn't be like me being mean, but I need this done this way.
All right, I got two more Valentines I want to show real quick.
Okay.
So here's my cupcake. This one's 14 inches.
And you created that one too?
No, this one was off Creative Fabrica, but they didn't have the hearts on the top. I did those.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Oh, Niall said, Lady Bear, you're still not live.
I just went to it and it's showing live.
Lady Blue Bear, right?
No, just Lady Bear. LADYBEAR.
I'm looking. I'm multitasking here. You guys go
ahead. And then, of course, this one is my
wait, she said I'm good. Now she's saying you're good.
Yes, you're on.
Hey, Miss Becky, congratulations! You're over
You
200
just hit 200, Miss
subscribers.
Becky.
Thank you, Spilling the Diversity.
That is absolutely awesome. I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
I don't want to take away
congratulations,
from
Miss
you. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll be showing this one because I love this one. I made 2 or 3 of these ones so far because I just love it. So it's a
Tell the
layer
thousand.
design, and then the bottom is actually laser engraved. So I paint it and then I put it in the machine to engrave.
That's cool.
And then
I
to clean it,
love
I
how
just use
dark it's
the
coming
alcohol.
out.
The
The
what?
darkness of I'm gonna have to play with the engraving. I'm loving how dark your stuff is coming out.
I love dark. So these hearts right here are engraved too.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
awesome.
have to
That's
play
good.
with that. I gotta check that out. Mine is very light.
Okay, I'm gonna send a puzzle to print, so it'll be printing in the background.
Okay. So we'll get started with Make It with Marilyn. Are you talking about a smallish charm that hangs off of? Oh, Marilyn, that's a great idea. So what Marilyn is saying, instead of making a stand, when I put the paper clip of the stuff together, a little charm saying this needs to be filed and that's, girl, love it. I'm going to work on that.
That would be really cute. I actually, Miss Becky, I had seen kind of like the Mardi Gras glasses, where like a wine glass where you can put names.
Yes.
Like let me.
Jennifer,
I wanted to make it today for today, and
try it. Go ahead.
I ran out of time. I ran out of time, so but it's acrylic. Hold on a second.
Hi, Patrice. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping.
Oh my gosh, you guys are just coming in. What paint do you use?
Jennifer, we use chalk paint. I use chalk paint 99% of the time.
And acrylic pens.
Yes. Because chalk paint dries really nicely on wood and doesn't absorb as easy as acrylic paint does.
And sometimes we use these paint markers.
I use a lot of paint markers.
So do I, especially on the details.
Hello. I think I missed who came in. Some people came in. If we missed you, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the congratulations. I see you guys. I'm trying to be good. I always talk over people. So I'm trying to keep my mouth closed as much.
No, talk.
Spilling the diversity. It's
Stacey, we need a link up for your page to go in there.
I'm gonna put it on here. Thank you.
Okay, Patrice, because I know you love your gnomes. Look at my little gnomes that I made on the subly board.
I'm gonna make you big. Here you go.
I used the subly board on the We Create and did my own little tabletops.
So, I want to Jennifer. Which one were you talking? Were you saying you wanted one of these, Jennifer Fontenot? Were you want one of these or one of the ornaments I made? So, oh, that's right, Miss Becky. It is 06 at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you, girl. I looked you up so we can all be together.
I was going to tell. I was actually going to tell Jennifer Fontenot if she wanted one of these to come down here. I made 2. That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, it is. So now, Jess, Stacey, let me put you up because you're cutting out something for us, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Right now, it's cutting. Can y'all see it?
Oh, let me go to your screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we see it. So what were can we see Stacey's Mardi Gras thing? Yes, I will show it to you. I will put her back. Was gonna say, Stacey, so what are you cutting and what did you?
I'm actually doing a butterfly puzzle.
Okay.
What I'm printing, and it's and I have basswood 3mm was my settings, and it was power 100, speed 10, and I left everything else alone. And it's going to take I think it was 12 minutes. Let me verify, but I think it was just Oh no, I'm sorry. It said it was going to take 4 minutes.
Oh, it's going to be done real
4
quick.
minutes.
Okay, that's quick.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put you back up because Marilyn wants to see your Mardi Gras thing.
Okay, so this is on a subly board that I did yesterday. I don't
So
know if you were
pretty.
in the chat yesterday whenever I was saying I was struggling with it, with the cut settings on it. I'm still playing with them before I give out my final settings that I want. And then I made a bunch of ornaments for like a Christmas tree or to put on a wreath. To put on you can get a wreath and just I can put some sticks, or I could have made a stick on it to shove it inside the wreath. But I have this one. I have where did I lost my part of my oh, there he is.
Hello, precious pieces. If I missed you, I see you now.
Okay, so I had Florida Lee. I have this part of my mask. It's just the king's hat. And all my stuff is not glued together. Only a few of them got glued. So forth. I had like the king's mask.
I love these.
I have the Mardi Gras sign. I kind of thought instead of feathers, I kind of feel like it's pineapple. The way the things are, to me, it looks like a pineapple. Then I have my little bugle boy. Oops.
Did you paint those, or what is that?
I did.
You painted them.
Yeah, I did. And I was Miss Marilyn. You weren't in here whenever I was showing that. So like these have this has all come from Creative Fabrica, and these have like little hose down here, and you will hang them, and you could hang and like put it'd be somewhat like this, like it'll hang.
I love the horns. I love the horns.
2 pieces.
That is so New Orleans. Those horns.
And then and me, I'm a Florida Lee girl, so I love my Florida Lee.
Yes, right.
So that's what I have. And then I really wait. This was another one. This was the Mardi Gras where you could actually hang something from it as well. Like the Mardi Gras, you could hang the Florida Lee from the Mardi Gras. It's just to have parts of everything. So, but yeah, that's what we have. That's what I have.
Thank you.
Thank you. I thought so too. Okay, y'all. I just want to tell y'all on this. I have was it 15,000 Epson sublimation printer, and yes. I know, and I converted it. And I know people all the time say you can't go wrong with us doing a sawgrass and stuff. I just couldn't see, because I didn't know how much sublimation stuff I was going to do, and I was just starting out and stuff. But I can't. That's the only thing I use. That's the only printer I use. I have a smaller one that I converted, but it just does not print like this one does.
The 15,000.
Yeah, I've had it for a year now. I've had to refill one time. And it wasn't even all the way down. And I'm not because you have to keep that sublimation printer running.
Yeah.
I feel like, and don't unplug it because it needs to do that little recycle with it. And I have had, knock on wood, not a single bit of trouble with this printer. The only thing I do have an issue with is doing that DTF hack. It fights me to pull that, and I'm not doing a hack anymore. It's too easy. You've got so many people out there that does DTFs, and they do, and I can get them back within a day, and I mean, like you have Atlanta Vinyl, you have Jiffy, you have the ones I think Patrice has talked about. I don't know if any of our group of people that we go live with all the time, if they do DTF, but if they do, please enter your information, because
Laura does DTF.
If because I know Laura does, but I think her DTF machine is down right now. But I just don't know. I don't know, I don't know like if she has a website for it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if we can stay local, and I call us local, I definitely would rather do that. And then that, I was telling Jess last night that I already have 3 dogs, and whenever I leave, I don't want to have to get a babysitter for the DTF machine too. I don't see that in my future at all. Getting a DTF machine at all. I do not see that.
It seems like a lot of maintenance if you were to ask me.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, my sister-in-law that's on here, she uses my sublimation printer as well. That way I know it's going to be used every week, every few days. So that way we can have, it keeps it moving, because you just don't want that ink just to sit in there. You do want it to
dry up.
Yeah, you don't want it to dry up. And like I said, now she did get a Epson 2803, I think that's what it was, and she would unplug it. When she wasn't using it, she would just unplug it and stuff, and it dried up and never did get it working again.
Yeah, that little one, I had a little one too. It did not do me right. It's sitting in the family room now, waiting to go to the garbage. And my nephew was like, let him play with it. I was like, you can take it, but it didn't do right by me, so I'm done with it.
Jennifer had a question about glue. Are you talking about the glue that we use for the wood?
I'm sure. So I do a little bit of everything. I use Gorilla Glue. We do the spray on the big projects like this. I have a spray that I'll spray and put down. But like little things like this, I have something wood glue, but I don't like the way it sticks out right there. And I do some B7000. I do use some on like these little ornaments. I know that it's not going outside or in the weather or anything like that. I'll use the B7000, but most part is Gorilla wood glue.
Yep, that's what I use. For like small pieces, I just use a brush.
Yes, I'll squeeze it in a plate and brush it on.
Yeah, because it dries.
I think we're showing
Miss Becky, the one you have
in your
hand.
Show it again, Jess.
Yes.
Yes, so I think we have the same glue.
Yeah, because it dries quite fast and keeps a good hold on it.
Look, we have bought, I think, every piece of glue for wood that Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon offers. So I can just go and grab. Look, I'm telling y'all, we have nothing but back there is all my husband's gadgets. When we first started, he was the king of the glue. We don't want it to fall apart. I understand.
Yeah, I was heavy. I did my fat look sign, which you guys can barely see.
Yes, that was gorgeous.
Thank you. But if you look at it closely, glue is everywhere. I was so frustrated because I should have used a brush like she's saying. I was heavy-handed, moved it around. It's a hot mess. But I was like, they can't really see it because it's so far away.
I think being heavy-handed is the hardest thing.
And if there's big spots, like when you put something down small and it comes out the side, if you let it dry almost all the way, it comes off like hot glue.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing I won't use is a hot glue gun.
Yeah. So when I use like the small pieces, I actually take a wipe and put it on the end of my of this, and then go around the side, and it cleans it right up too.
Okay.
On my weeder.
I tried. It didn't work for me.
So, Ms. Barb, Fat Dad Printing, is that like a someone local, or is that?
I guess it depends on what you're talking about local, because most of you guys are on the other side of the U.S.
Right? Compared to Oregon.
Yes.
I'm off in my la la land out here.
Yeah. I was just wondering, because she was saying a place called Fat Dad's. I wonder if that's somebody, in our little community, or is somebody local for her, or.
And we don't mean anything, Barb.
No.
If you're able to use your DTF printer and get it done, go for it. I just
I
it
think I
seems
just
like
do
it's a
too
lot of
many.
work.
I do too many crafts to constantly fight. And like y'all, I work as well. So I mean, I gotta, and I have grandkids. I have a husband. You gotta limit somewheres, and I'm gonna keep the DTF. That's someone else's ministry, not mine. you know, yeah. Because if I say that. Oh yes, spill the diversity. Absolutely. My husband is the one who insisted on the second Vista. Yeah, he said we love the 40, but we do also have the second Vista as well. That we're actually we love. You know.
He hogged it at first. She gets it,
Oh
but
yeah,
he's like,
no. I'll get home and because y'all know my husband works out of country and comes back. You know how he does. Anyway, so when he's home and I'm sitting here working on something and he'll be playing with the grandkids, come in and he'll go, "What are you doing in my chair? What you doing at my desk?" And I'm like, "Excuse me." I'm like, yeah. He goes, "It's my turn. Get up. It's my turn." Yes.
Thank you, Miss Sharon.
yes, thank you, Sharon Davenport. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, Ben's, Miss Becky, you haven't shown your stuff yet, right?
No, but I'm good.
Okay. I want to show y'all. I know we with the we creating stuff and with the lasers and stuff. Shay Shay and I did some testing. We kind of collaborated with some testing on some cuts and stuff. I did put some pictures in several people's Facebook pages, and I didn't really do one for this black because look, y'all, the black has so many options. It just depends on whatever color you want. This is all on the Vista. It's this is not on my 40 because I know a lot more people have the Vista than the 40, but you have so many options you can choose with this black cup. This is those holographic cups that Delonda and Patrice both had put in on their pages and stuff. And then this one is the pink one. It's really a hot pink, not a baby pink like this, but a hot pink. And the best one for me was the 3310. The 3310, which was the same as the white. The white was a 3310 as well. Now, there was only one color, and if Shay, if you're in here to say that color, I think it was the yellow. It was the only one that we found that for the holographic cups, 5510 was better than the 3310. Takes longer, but the results were so much better than any of the other ones, because whenever it suggested it, if you look on this test array, if you look on right here, let's see, right here, I thought that would have been the best one. You see?
Yeah, I see. It's pretty. It's smoother. It seems like it's smoother.
But it's not. It's not. This circle, this one right here, is the 3310. When I used the one with the test array showed, it was this one. It was it? Yeah, it was this one, and it was like it didn't look. It was like it didn't look anything like the test array. Right, the 5510. No, yeah, Shay, that was the yellow. That said, now the blue one she did, that's a gorgeous blue. It's a really soft blue and stuff, but it was 3310 on that one as well. Now, just because I said that 3310 on mine and Shay's, you just have to test it. But that's a starting point for where you could start to start going and looking at your stuff but the starting point I would say on these holographics would be 33 or 55 power with the 10 speed. It's where to start.
So that's on which one?
Those holographic tumblers.
But that's on the Vista.
Yes, that's on the Vista. But
10. That's on the Vista 10.
Yes, ma'am.
You can get the laptop. I'm not coming back. I'm sorry. Excuse me. My nephew's working on my website, and I need my laptop because I couldn't do it by Wi-Fi. It's a whole bunch of mess. So I was like, I was going to make something else, and I was like, no, you can just take it. So some people came in. I don't want to be rude and not speak. Tionda, hello, Creations by Miss C. I think you were already here. I don't know if I spoke. So let's see. She was
Welcome
talking
in,
about
everybody. Welcome in.
this, and then Jennifer, she says, you got me too. Somebody said they also live in the sticks. Who was that? Barbara says she
Like
lives in
me.
the sticks. So she says no one is close to her. Shay Shay was answering you. It looks like people were speaking. Who is this? Oh, and then thank you, Kelly. She says she's also here for support. She doesn't have a machine either. Do you guys plan on getting a machine? And then Barb has
Miss Barb, yeah, I want
1, 2, 3 machines.
I would
Wow.
love to get one just for acrylic, nothing else, just for acrylic, clear acrylic. We can do acrylic. We can do acrylic, not real thick or anything like that. And
but we're very limited.
I want to do the toppers, the cup toppers. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would like to do
those.
toppers.
You can do those with the acrylic you have now. It's just we can't do the clear acrylic like Patrice had her acrylic with the sparkles and things like that. We cannot do that. And believe me, I've been researching and researching.
Miss C, let me show you. This is done. I don't want to make y'all drunk, but I'm gonna move this. This is how I'm gonna lay it. You see, mine goes straight out the window. I do have the box and stuff, but it was still smoking up my house. So we decided to go ahead and vent it out. And both of them are vented out. And my husband has it's in the back of the house, you know. So my husband has some sticks for security. And then I also have those double pane windows and stuff that, you can't get it up. You know, you can't get it up even if you want to get it up. So, but that's how I ventilate is this way. And then I have my air assist on there as well. And then I have the inline. Now, Jess did her one inline for both of her machines. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, my husband did not want to do that. So we have it, one board at the bottom is cut out for both of them. You know, there's one for the Vista and one for he didn't want me to have to move anything around, you know, while he's going. No, I'm going to be honest. He probably didn't want me to break something. He didn't want me to break something while he's gone, and then I start fussing on the phone while he's, you know, out of the country, and yeah. So, but yeah. But that's how mine is set up. Now, Miss Becky don't have the inline, right, Miss Becky?
What's the inline?
This port right here. That
it helps to push it out the window faster.
Yeah, it helps to push the smoke out the window.
Like a secondary fan.
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't.
I did. I got that. Now, Jess has got one from Amazon. I got one from We Create, and I think they work exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got mine, and it's great. I have a Y connecting both of them together, and I use them at the same time all the time.
Yeah. So I do have the box, the $500 box that
I have that paperweight too.
I tried it every way.
Yes, I heard you. The paperweight.
Yeah, I tried it every way possible.
But my thing was I use my machines so much that I would have to replace the filters every week. Otherwise, it gets clogged and my whole house fills most of the
And
smoke.
do a little research on those filter prices.
Yeah, those filter prices are not cheap.
Yeah.
So, I used it for a week, and then I ordered filters, and I ended up changing it every other week or every week and a half. And I'm like, that price isn't worth it for me. I just can't. So now I have a $500 paperweight.
Yeah. Oh wow. That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you can use it for something else.
Miss Barb, your PX1 doesn't. Is it PX1? Is that how you say it? The PX1, it doesn't have a way to cut clear acrylic, or it doesn't do it well? No, but you can't reuse them. Where they tell you can't reuse them. We tried to clean one; it didn't work.
Yeah,
well.
it doesn't clean very well at all.
Mm-mm.
Water is not its friend.
Oh, the P1, the X-Tool P1S doesn't cut clear acrylic. X-Tool P1S Pro and the D1 Pro going into a bunch. On its own.
Yeah, I have in my window. I have a like a plastic thing for the hose to go through, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you could
I'm
see
gonna have to
that.
write this down. The window bully that keeps the window from going up. You control from inside. I got to look at that. So the person, I forgot, and I had it up there because I'm trying to answer everyone and talk to everyone. Someone said they don't have a window in their craft room.
Right.
I have a window in my craft room, but my craft room is quote unquote the guest room. So the sofa bed is over there. So I can't put the We Create in this room unless I got rid of that, and then nobody would have anywhere to sleep. So I have it in my dining room and I filter it out the window. But in Florida, cold air is not as, we don't have sleet, snow, all that kind of stuff. When it rains, I pull it in and I close it. So I usually don't cut on rainy days, but if it's, I will if I want to, but I close it most of the time when it's not in use.
So the P1S does not do clear acrylic. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Bork.
Oh,
and that cuts clear. Because the P2 is the CO2. Only a CO2 will cut clear acrylic, if I'm understanding.
Yeah, and I price the CO2s. They're very, very expensive.
Very.
Just like,
yeah.
Because I want one. Miss Stacy.
Blue Lotus, mine is Lady Bear 06.
Yes.
So
she vents out the window.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I do too.
And look, whenever if you don't cut a lot, like all the time, that fumigator works. It did. As long as
it works great.
I kept telling Jess, I don't know what's wrong with yours. Mine works fine. Well, when I started cutting a lot, and I thought I was cutting a lot at the time, but then when I started cutting a lot, and my smoke alarms were going off and everything else with the fumigator, and it's like, yeah, Jess, you're right. It doesn't work, so hey.
And it doesn't the fumigator does not like when you do tumblers. It filled up the fastest on the filters when I did tumblers.
Wow.
And I think it's just because of the coating, the powder coating and stuff that comes off of it. It just does not like.
I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't. On this one right here, I also have the this is my husband mounted my my switches on the
okay.
That way they're not just laying around and stuff like that. But I have one for the Vista and one for the 40. So
Shay asked if you can help her FaceTime her so she can get hers hooked up. And
the blower is easy. Yeah, we can do that. Or Stacey.
The inline, or we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. No biggie.
Yep.
She'll type it in. Bye, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here. So this is mine. And this, where am I? Am I here? Yeah, there.
I'm still bigger.
So this is my Mardi Gras piece. I'm not happy with it because I wanted the green. Thank you. I wanted the green on top. I didn't line it up right. And I didn't paint this, you guys. I used colored wood that I found on Amazon, and it just happened to have the colors for Mardi Gras in it. So I was happy about that. Yeah, so that was it. I'm happy with it.
I like that colored wood.
You do not?
Yeah. No, I do. I had got samples, that store kit, and I think Delonda was had advertised one, which they don't even. It's not even in stock anymore. But it had a little bit of everything. It had leather. It had keychains. It had wood. It had color wood. It had
okay.
hat patches. It had. I mean, it just had a little bit of everything. Metal. The dog tag. It had everything in it, and I really like the colored wood. But my
It's
husband,
expensive. The color wood is very expensive to a point that I'm like, I'll color it myself. Because you can, I always buy the variety pack when I start out, which, I'm like, oh, I'll pay for it to see what it's like. Then afterwards, when I go back, I want a particular color. I'm like, that's too much it's just too much when I can paint it myself. So that's that one. Barb says I mounted the Switch power bricks with printed 3D holders. Uh-oh, this is you. 3D holders and mounted them to the wall behind my laser, which goes to one power strip. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she has a 3D printer. So
I do have multiple power strips. They're not power strips. They're actually those GPS certified. You know what I'm talking about? You have a power strip, but like if I have a surge, it protects it.
Surge
protector.
Oh, okay. Yeah, surge protectors. That's what I have.
Surge
Sorry.
protector.
Hey, I'm getting old. I can't remember stuff. The names of stuff. So I have surge protectors back there because for some reason my backyard likes lightning. I lost 3 swimming pool motors for lightning hitting in my backyard. So Don said, my husband was like, we're not putting that on a power strip just in case. And I said, okay. So anyway,
thank you, Jennifer.
I also keep just for safety, I guess. I keep room air purifiers running in here at all times, and in my craft room as well.
We might Paris in the zipper.
So we should talk about maintenance. So maintenance has been a big thing with mine lately because I use mine so often. I was having autofocus issues, and it would only do it with certain materials. And I was like, okay, I had read about a whole bunch of stuff on the Facebook pages and the information about people commenting that the new upgrade on the software does cause issues with the autofocus. So I thought that's what it was. Well, then a couple weeks ago, it started getting worse and worse. And it wouldn't do it, but anything unless it was almost white, it wouldn't pick it up. And so finally, after all the troubleshooting that I found, I took a video and emailed it to the We Create customer service. And they sent me a couple different videos on detail, not just maintenance, but detail cleaning of the machines. So on this last week, I took it's really scary. Let me tell you, taking apart your $1,800 machine to detail it and not know what you're doing. FYI, just to let you know. But I took it apart. I took the laser head out of the machine, disconnected the air hose. I took the fans out of it. I took everything. I mean, I took the whole the whole laser head piece. I took it completely apart. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get this put back together, and it's not going to work right. And then there was one of the pieces, like when it has you take it out, you have to unplug the strip that there's a black strip on it that makes it go back and forth and gives it the information that it needs. And when I pulled that out, I thought I broke it. The way it came out, I was like, because it doesn't show that it comes apart like that on the video when I was watching it and doing it.
Now this is on the 20 or the 40.
This is on the 20. Now, after I watched the video, they told me that they sent me the 40-watt video, but I got enough tech savvy in me that I knew it was generally the same stuff. That was the only piece that really scared me was when I pulled out that black thing and it didn't come apart like the other pieces. I was like, oh God, I broke it. Oh Lord, help me.
I would definitely be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was because I was like holding my breath. I could feel myself holding my breath as I was taking each piece apart. Because they literally have you take the whole head out, take it apart on the table, clean it with. They show some weird looking like air blower thing. I don't know what that is, but there ain't no way it does anything to anything. There's no way. Because it looks like something you get for like a doctor kit and a kid's kit.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's like a little, yeah.
So I took it all apart.
That
I cleaned it.
thing that blows air, is that?
Yeah, it's a little thing.
Yours would probably be better than what.
I don't even know what it is, but anyways. So when I took it all apart, I detailed cleaned it. I cleaned it with a brush first before I got any of the alcohol on it. I cleaned it with a brush, an old paint brush, just getting all the dust off. Then I used the alcohol on the Q-tip and cleaned the camera lens and all the laser pieces underneath and all that, and then put it back together. And it runs better now than it did before.
She said it was also quieter.
It's quieter. Yeah, it's way quieter.
Show them the thing, what you.
So between my detail cleans now, what I've been doing every week when I take the top off and I clean the fan out, I usually every day, especially if I usually use I was using cans of air to stick in underneath the fan on the top of the laser head to clean it, to get out the extra dust and stuff on, to do like a mini maintenance before I actually did the detailed every week. So as I was going through the hundreds of bottles of canned air, I was realizing that something else. My husband's like, well, why don't you just get a rechargeable one? I'm like, rechargeable one? What? So we got one. I got a rechargeable fan that I can use, and it's a lot strong. It's strong, let me tell you. I blew over the bottle of alcohol with no lid on it and that canned air off the table on Friday when I was cleaning my head because I didn't realize it was on full bore, and it cleared the table. Everything was on the floor.
That I need.
Yeah, I was like, I had a few choice words at the time because I was like, because I was so worried about taking this piece apart and not putting it back together right and not working.
Yeah. So this is something like what you used for maintenance, correct?
Yes. So between my deep cleanings, I usually, like, every time I use it, I take a can of air and stick and clean the fan up on top just to get the dust and grime. And I also stick it underneath the bottom of the laser to help keep the camera area clean, to get rid of the dust that might build up when I use it. So it's just a rechargeable one that I got on Amazon. I think it was like $25 or $30, but it has 3 stages of air and it works awesome instead of you having to buy cans of air all the time.
And you'll drop that in your link, right? In your description.
I will get the link. But I still use the cans of air because the cans of air has a straw, which is easier to get down underneath the fan between maintenances.
I do stick my vacuum cleaner in there too. My vacuum cleaner hose that has the core attachment or whatever. Because I don't have any carpet in my house, so I don't use a vacuum cleaner. So it doesn't matter if I get soot in it or whatever, I will put my vacuum cleaner hose up in there and just start sucking all the because I don't know if you notice, I have the pass through on mine. So it doesn't, I can't just take the tray out. My tray does not come out with the pass through. I have to actually get in there and sweep it into a dustpan and then I vacuum it. So
gotcha. So Stacey, you may be interested in something like this because I have issues. I'm gonna have to go to the little attachments. My rechargeable came. Oh, okay. So this is Barb. I love you. Barb is all over it. She said she came with a little. So I was watching QVC, HSN, one of them, and I got this. Oh wait, let me showing it, but so I got this little vacuum cleaner, and so when you turn it on, is it on? The back of it has it can blow. Let me see. So I blow out sometimes with this just to get some of the pieces. And so you see it has different levels. And it came with a bunch of attachments as well.
Well, that's probably actually what I need, but I got one. It's not strong enough. the one I got is not strong enough. That's why I was like, which one you got, Jess? Because mine doesn't work well. I mean, don't get me wrong, it works, but not like it should.
Yeah,
Hey,
now it's
Greg.
got three stages on it. You can go a little bit more, and like full force blow everything off the table.
Yeah.
Mine only had 2, so that's what you heard was the 2. But I think it was QVC or one of them, and I was like, as a crafter, I need that. Even if I don't use it on the
Yeah,
Vista or the We Create, I definitely can use it in my craft room.
I
Yeah.
use it on all my stuff. I even use it to blow out my Epson EcoTank at 1500, like to get all the dirt and dust out of it. That when it sits, sometimes you can see it collecting. I blow that out. I blow my 3D printers out. I even use it sometimes on my my keyboards. I use it on everything.
Yes. I also like the air as well. Like you said, the little straw, like in the fan.
Yeah. I keep those too because it's easier to get down underneath the little fan without having to take it apart.
Correct.
That's true. Hey, y'all, this thing cut so fine, I broke it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm going to have to recut this one piece. So, oh well. It's all right.
That happens. It happens.
I was just putting it on my tree anyway. Oh, I don't know if Marilyn's still here, but I didn't show this, Marilyn. Or I showed this earlier and you weren't in there. But I made a welcome door sign for my front door. So
I love it. I love them all.
Hi, Greg. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping.
So I think that's it, ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about everything. We came on. We showed a little cutting. We didn't share any screens, but as we get better, I am going to give a shout out. It has none of us. It's this guy named Lonnie. I don't know his whole name, but he is like, and I was like, is he reading the manual? And I'm not, but he does a lot of great stuff.
He's on the We Create official group or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen him. Yes.
Yeah, he has a lot of YouTubes, and he comes out with all kinds of YouTube stuff on them. It's great.
Very informative. He's now working with the Vista 10. They're all Vistas, right? They just have different numbers.
Okay, no.
20 and the 40 is a Vision.
The 20 and 40 is Visions, yes.
Oh, the 20 and 40 are called Vision.
Yes, and just the 10 is a Vista.
Thank you. So look at him. I want to tell you I'm going to put him in my description, but when I get off here, my nephew is like, hurry up so we can get this done because he has other things to do. And I appreciate him helping me with this. So to that, I thank you all for coming. Ladies, do you have anything to say?
That's it. Well, and y'all, we are coming on every Sunday, every third Sunday of the month for the We Create stuff. Okay.
And I will put the link in the chat or in one of the boxes as soon as I find it for the Amazon for that rechargeable one.
Yes, no, it is. It's they have a 20 watt. I have a 40, and me and Jess both have a 10. And I think the 10 does more intricate details better, but my 40 cuts a whole lot faster. Like a whole lot faster. That's the only thing I really see in the difference. And I'm gonna be honest, we went with the 40 because my husband chose. I was just going to go with 20 because that's what everybody else had, But I do think, and we've talked about this before, is as all beings, everybody has a different. We have all three of the We Creates, and that for us to do a comparison, do the same items, same speed, same everything, and just see the difference between all
That's
three.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like you could do the 20, Jess could do the Vista, and I could do the 40. And
correct.
Yeah, y'all, and also we are missing Miss Kim. She's still feeling under the weather. She's still trying to get back. She had a little rough Christmas, so but she normally is with us too. So
yes. Thank you so much, Stacy. I don't want to leave Kimmy out. We love Kimmy, but she's going through some medical things at this time, so she hasn't been able to join us.
Yes.
You guys please put her in your prayers. We want her to be better. We want her back. We just want her to be healthy.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody,
All
for
right.
stopping by, and thank you
Yep.
for going
We
through all the
appreciate y'all
pages and
coming.
liking
Thank
them.
you
Yeah.
very much.
Yep. And like I said, I always say, if you have any questions,